either Group B or Group C next, and I kind of want to watch one of these Justin Innerlol games.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and find a Justin Innerlol match. I'll comb through here just a little bit. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this match preview here. The first time we're gonna see the decks that they play. Innerlol is gonna be oh my god, Innerlol going with his tried and true giant balloon deck. This is kind of the deck that he was known for, that he played to very great effect and actually won the Super Magical Cup off of it. Innerlol is back with his giant balloon deck.
I love giant. Okay, so I've been playing Giant Balloon. I'm actually trying to make like a video on it for YouTube because it's such an interesting deck. Giant Balloon is, in a good way, the biggest, dumbest, strongest, heaviest stick that you can wield. 10 elixir, never kills a unit, threatens the crap out of a tower. Like, you do not want to mess with a Giant Balloon push.
Absolutely not.
I would expect Innerlol to play very defensive, try to, get his collector down, try to cycle with the other cheap cards, and if at any point he gets ahead, and when I mean get ahead, I mean like minions counter a mini P.E.K.K.A. Like, you're up by 1 elixir, you go Giant Balloon. Like,
any opportunity you have, because oftentimes I feel like with Giant Balloon, players play way too passively, and they wait a very long time. They try to wait for that perfect situation.
No perfect. You just do it.
But you have to go. You only have a limited amount of time. You have to make it happen. Otherwise, you get so behind that your opponent is comfortable playing incredibly defensively and then just cycling your towers down.
And what's interesting, what you'll see here is that the reason why it runs arrows instead of poison or anything else is it's really hard to counter a giant in a balloon and not have your entire army get wiped out by arrows. On the other side, though, Justin actually has an Inferno Tower, which is the best possible card you can have against this. I actually, you know what, I've changed my mind. I didn't even look at Justin's deck. With Inferno Tower and Ice Wizard and like Zap,
it's going to be very difficult.
I kind of think Justin's going to take this game, but I really like the Giant Balloon thing. So let's get into this. This is, of course, Justin Innerlol, some of the top seeds of the tournament. This is the group of death. This is actually one of the highest seeded games in the entire tournament. So let's get in here.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! No, I didn't mean to click that. That's okay, because we can grab a different one.
I still think this is very interesting to watch, because despite all we said, I mean, the result was spoiled. How did Innerlol, how did that happen?
I don't even know how, so we're gonna learn right here.
We're gonna learn how to play Giant Balloon right here, right now. And Justin is no pushover player, right? So it wasn't like, you can just...
I still don't believe it happened. I don't believe it until I actually see it.
I mean, you're right? An Ice Wizard and Inferno Tower, those two defensive cards, those are some of the most defensive cards, and playing a Giant into an Inferno Tower is not quite the same as playing a Royal Giant into an Inferno Tower, because the Giant will get, like, maybe half a swing off of an Inferno Tower.
What's really interesting to me, by the way, is that, like... By the way, we've never seen Justin play Royal Giant, not once. He's played his Hog Rider, Ice Wizard, Valkyrie deck every single time I've ever seen him in any tournament ever.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not really sure what we can do with the Royal Giant. I don't know how good he is with the Royal Giant deck.
And in Vegas, he played Minor.
Yeah.
He played Minor.
Didn't he? I thought he played Minor and the other deck. So what I like about this, by the way, is he's playing the Giant behind the King Tower in order to try to set up the balloon. Baiting out that Inferno Tower is a great thing to know early, right?
So now he knows he needs to place his minions closer to the middle, so it draws the attention of that Inferno Tower. His Princess survives.
And we'll kill the Inferno Tower for
Triple Elixir Collector on Justin already.
Wow, with only a minute 20 in.
Yep. And
crazy
then
cycling.
has to follow suit.
We see the power of Skeletons. Remember, after Skeletons got nerfed, everyone thought Skeletons weren't going to get played anymore. You see how critical that 1-cost card is to cycle decks. You can't replace a 1-cost card.
Valkyrie in the back.
Here we go, though. Bump, bump. Where's that Inferno Tower? He's got one there, and he's got the Skeletons down.
This might stop it cold. There's no Ice Wizard quite yet. I like that Zap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that balloon's gone.
Yeah, balloon, see you later. Innerlol, despite winning last week's tournament, does not have a level 4 balloon still. Still rolling with that underleveled balloon. But he's not alone, because Justin has an underleveled Inferno Tower.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
What is happening? Justin is apparently 1817.
Yeah, that was another thing. We asked people for their top trophies ever, and Justin told us that his top trophy count was 1817, which I don't believe for an instant. Like, I don't care if he was that level 5 card. Here we
go. Nice.
Nice. Great counter by Innerlol there.
And the balloon got pushed by the Giant. The position, or rather the positioning was on it so that it doesn't get attracted to middle buildings. Nice. It's going to do it. Second shot. Oh my god.
With 30 seconds left, the pride of Spain, Innerlol, didn't get a second shot off, but here comes a huge counter push. This is how you want to play Royal Giant decks, right?
Uh-oh.
You don't actually attack them, you counterattack.
Barbarians into the Valkyrie, not your best choice.
Look at that range. That 6.5 inch range. Here's 6.5 square range on Royal Giant. Allows him to attack so far from the tower.
Yeah. That Valkyrie was so key in getting rid of the Barbarians there.
Double Princess, though. They're asking to get arrowed. Of course, Justin, I don't think she has arrows or zap or anything in his deck.
Oh, double Princess onto the Inferno Tower is going to do really, really well for Innerlol.
And I like the minions.
He has it. There, he commits to the late balloon. That's perfect.
He's got the arrows down to take it, and it doesn't hit the King Tower. Very good placement. Look at those. Oh, that Ice Wizard is going to slow the balloon down, though. That actually might make it another Inferno.
And he's going to be, it's off cycle now because now the Giant
and here comes the Giant Triple Princess. This is what we always say, like, you have to have.
Oh, no. He's going to break Woody's record. He's going to play the Skeletons. He's going to play another Princess.
He's going to have 4 Princesses out. It could happen. So this is what happens.
There
You
it is.
say you have to have an Triple Princess. He does. Oh, no. Innerlol, that was it.
Oh, God, look at how low the tower goes.
Where's this thing?
How does Innerlol beat an Inferno Tower? Just by building up so many princesses, and that's one thing we didn't notice.
Can't get away with just zap. You can't just slime people with just zap.
He didn't have arrows. He didn't have fireball. He didn't have a way to clear the princesses.
That was it. Yeah, that's it. I say on my stream a lot that like you have to have 2 ways to kill princess, or else you get punished, and that's what can happen.
I'm really glad we watched that match.
That was a great. You know what? It's funny. I'm glad. Yeah, me too. I'm glad we actually turned it on.
That match.
Okay.